برای چی داری داد میزنی؟ این جمله رو چطوری به انگلیسی میگیم؟ What are you shouting for? What are you shouting for? برای چی میشه what for? What for یا for what که همون چرا هست که به جای what for یا for what میتونیم بگیم why. Why are you shouting? Why are you shouting? و داد زدن هم میشه shout. الان میفهمم که چقدر اشتباه کردم. Now I see how wrong I was. Now I see how wrong I was. Now I see یعنی الان میفهمم. I see اینجا به معنی see اینجا به معنی دیدن نیست، به معنی understand هست. الان فرق کردم یا متفاوت شدم. Now I am different. Now I am different. هیچ وقت نمیبخشمت. I will never forgive you. I'll never forgive you. فردا باید صبح زود بیدار شیم. We have to get up early tomorrow. We have to get up early tomorrow. همه اینا یعنی چی؟ What does all this mean? What does all this mean? این کار رو به خاطر خودمون انجام بده. Do it for us. Do it for us. به خاطر خانوادم هر کاری انجام میدم. I would do anything for my family. I would do anything for my family. از این دیگه خسته شدم. I'm fed up with this. I am fed up with this. همه چیزو ازم دزدیدی. You stole everything from me. You stole everything from me. Stole شکل گذشته steal هست. دزدیدن. ورشکست شده. He's bankrupt یا she's bankrupt. Bankrupt یعنی ورشکسته. یه لحظه دیگه هم اینجا نمیمونم. I'm not gonna stay here a second longer. I am not going to stay here a second longer. یه لحظه دیگه a second longer. یکی بهترشو برای خودم پیدا میکنم. I will find a better one for myself. I'll find a better one for myself. این باید خیلی گرون باشه. It must be really expensive. It must be really expensive. اینجا خیلی really هست که really هم به معنی واقعا هست هم به معنی خیلی. بذار بیایم داخل. Let us in. Let us in. بذار بیام داخل. Let me in. Let me in. اون 10 سال توی زندون گذروند. She spent 10 years in prison. She spent 10 years in prison. انتخاب درست انجام دادی. You made the right decision. You made the right decision. یک کلمه هم نمیخوام ازت بشنوم. I don't want to hear a word from you. I don't want to hear a word from you. منم میخواستم همینو بهت بگم. I wanted to tell you the same thing. I wanted to tell you the same thing. همینو میشه the same thing. چیزی شده؟ Is something wrong? Is something wrong? اونقدرم ازش بزرگتر نیستی. You're not that much older than him. You're not that much older than him. واقعا تحت تاثیر قرار گرفتم. I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed. اون توی این سن یه آدم شگفت‌انگیزیه. He's an amazing guy for his age. He is an amazing guy for his age. این یه تجربه جدیده. It's a new experience. It's a new experience. Experience یعنی تجربه. اونا بهتر میشن یا حالشون بهتر میشه. They will get better. They'll get better. اون داشت سعی میکرد یه چیزی به من بگه. She was trying to tell me something. اون داشت سعی میکرد. She was trying to tell me something. داری اغراق میکنی یا بزرگش میکنی. You're exaggerating. You are exaggerating. Exaggerate یعنی اغراق کردن. You're exaggerating. یعنی چی؟ What does it mean? What does it mean? این یعنی اینکه تو توی خطری. It means that you're in danger. It means that you're in danger. این یعنی اینکه it means that. It means that. تو توی خطری. You're in danger. In danger یعنی تو خطر. اصلا مشکلی نیست. It's not a problem at all. It's not a problem at all. چطوری تونستی؟ How could you? How could you? ازت میخوام که این خونه رو ترک کنی. I ask you to leave this house. I ask you to leave this house. یا I want you. I want you to leave this house. دختر قشنگی داری. You have a beautiful daughter. You have a beautiful daughter. You have a beautiful daughter. بعداً تو خونه میبینمت. I'll meet you at home later. I will meet you at home later. همش تقصیر توه. This is all your fault. This is all your fault. This is all your fault. میخوایم انگلیسی بگیم اون با صدای آروم صحبت کرد. She spoke in a calm voice. She spoke in a calm voice. صدا که میشه voice. صدای آروم میشه calm voice. حالا این جمله اون همیشه مشکلات با آرامش حل میکنه یا به آرومی حل میکنه. He always handles problems calmly. She always handles problems calmly. calmly به آرومی یا به آرامش. حالا اینجا حل کردن مشکل رو با هندل گفتیم. میتونیم بگیم fix، میتونیم بگیم مشکل حل میکنه. solve problems، fix problems، handles problems، همه اینا درسته. اون انتخاب خوبی کرد. She made a good choice. She made a good choice. انتخاب خوب میشه good choice. اون به آرومی وضعیت رو توضیح داد. He calmly explained the situation. He calmly explained the situation. قهوه بوی خوبی میده. The coffee smells good. The coffee smells good. خونه تو موقعیت خوبی هست. The house is in a good location. The house is in a good location. موقعیت خوب میشه good location. اون امروز روحیه خوبی داره. She's in good spirits today. She's in a good spirits today. زیاد از اینترنت استفاده میکنی؟ Do you use the internet a lot? Do you use the internet a lot? این اولین باریه که من برف میبینم. This is the first time I've seen snow. This is the first time I've seen snow. اولین کاری که صبح انجام میدم نوشیدن قهوه است. The first thing I do in the morning is drinking coffee. اولین کاری که انجام میدم The first thing I do صبح in the morning چیه؟ نوشیدن قهوه is drinking coffee. حالا این نوشیدن قهوه رو میتونیم با چیزهای دیگه جایگزین کنیم. اولین کاری که صبح انجام میدم چک کردن موبایلمه به عنوان مثال. The first thing I do in the morning is checking my cell phone. این اولین باریه که من به خارج از کشور سفر کردم. This is the first time I've traveled abroad. This is the first time I have traveled abroad. اون نمیخواد امروز کار کنه. She doesn't want to work today. She doesn't want to work today. نمیخوایم نمایش رو از دست بدیم. We don't want to miss the show. We don't want to miss the show. اون با مهربونی رفتار کرد. She acted with kindness. She acted with kindness. Kindness یعنی مهربونی. اون خونه رو با جارو برقی تمیز کرد. He cleaned the house with a vacuum cleaner. He cleaned the house with a vacuum cleaner. جارو برقی میشه vacuum cleaner. من غذامو با تو شریک میشم. I'll share my food with you. I will share my food with you. شراکت یا شریک شدن رو میگیم share. اتوبوس ما رو به مقصد میرسونه. The bus will take us to the destination. The bus will take us to the destination. Destination یعنی مقصد. این دقیقاً همین چیزیه که لازم داشتم. This This is exactly what I needed. This is exactly what I needed. اون همین الان اینو گفت. He said that just now. Yeah, he said it just now. همین الان just now. من اونو همین دیروز دیدم. I saw her just yesterday. I saw her just yesterday. همین دیروز میشه just yesterday. اون مشکل رو همینطوری حل کرد. همینجوری حل کرد. He solved the problem just like that. He solved the problem just like that. این همون کسیه که داشتم در موردش صحبت می کردم. This is the person I was talking about. This is the person I was talking about. همین جوری انجام میشه. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. من اونو همین چند روز پیش دیدم. I met him just a few days ago. Yeah, I saw him just a few days ago. همین چند روز پیش میشه just a few days ago. که اینجا دیدن رو میتونیم met بگیم، میتونیم saw هم بگیم. اون منو یاد خواهرم میندازه. She reminds me of my sister. She reminds me of my sister. اون یادش نمیاد کلیداشو کجا گذاشته. He can't remember where he left his keys. He can't remember where he left his keys. من یادت میندازم که به مادرت زنگ بزنی. I'll remind you to call your mom. I will remind you to call your mom. اون خیلی سریع یاد گرفت انگلیسی صحبت کنه. He learned to speak English very quickly. He learned to speak English very quickly. خیلی سریع. Very quickly. یادت میاد که ماشین رو کجا پارک کردیم؟ Can you remember where we parked the car? Can you remember where we parked the car? من هنوز یادمه که اولین بار کی همدیگر رو دیدیم. I still remember the first time we met. I still remember the first time we met. این به این معنیه که من هنوز اولین باری که همدیگر رو دیدیم رو یادمه. اون وقتی خیلی کوچیک بود شنا یاد گرفت. She learned to swim when she was very young. She learned to swim when she was very young. وقتی خیلی کوچیک بود. When she was very young. اون بالاخره دوچرخه سواری یاد گرفت. He finally learned to ride a bike. He finally learned to ride a bike. من امروز یه مهارت جدید یاد گرفتم. I learned a new skill today. I learned a new skill today. اون سعی داره که رانندگی یاد بگیره. He's trying to learn how to drive. He's trying to learn how to drive. خب اینجا به جای عبارت how to drive میتونیم driving بگیم. He's trying to learn driving. He's trying to learn driving. باید تو اتاقم جاروبرقی بکشم. I have to vacuum my room. I have to vacuum my room.